on. Microphone seems to be working. I don't know. So yeah, Call of Cthulhu. Been wanting to stream this game for a bit. And let's go into the Mouth of Madness. That's odd. Oh, okay, so it's the left joystick I have to use. There we go. Brightness adjusted. Okay, settings. Okay, so the only setting I can adjust is the... Okay, game... Subtitles... Detection... I'm gonna turn the crosshair on so I can see what I'm shooting at. There seems to be kind of a delay when I was hitting the button there for a second. Let's see. Of course, we're going to do inverted y-axis. Let's get started. Okay. Liquor and sleeping pills, that's not a good combo. Even in the 1924, they should know better than that. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity a man whose callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. Okay. Okay, that's coming from the TV. I thought my ears were ringing for a second. Okay, so crouch is toggle. And interact is X. Okay.
What a putrid offering.
Hope that wasn't related to Chloe.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Okay, so...
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey.
Oh man. From what I know of the Call of Cthulhu system, 20 and 30% are bad.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. The good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Okay, so he's getting visions of something. Yeah, we're not going to do the hair of the dog that bit us.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay, so this is where we actually get to level up our stuff. Okay, we're going to need spot hidden. Psychology. Yeah, this is going to take a little bit more to level up, so...
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our file will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth enough to your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
Son of a bitch.
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Ooh, boy.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand.
Okay.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at the picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay, I'm gonna check the file first before I do it.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Let's see, some of it's unreadable. I can make out the address. Warehouse 36. Police report, it says the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police detect on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist that Sarah was mentally frail. Why? Yeah, if the fire was accidental, why would they call her insane? An article written about the marriage, businessman from the Darkwater, recluse life. Okay, let's look at the painting.
What's the symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Yeah, there's...
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. Police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is it?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's
Interesting.
what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
I'm gonna mute my mic for a second here.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right.
And you think...
That is what... Go to...
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Yeah, I'm not sure how well it's picking up, but the washer in my house is going off it right now, so you might be picking that up. There's also a lot of stuff going on upstairs, so probably going to be a lot of background noise. I had to mute the mic for a minute. Hopefully I don't have to mute it again, but can't really say for sure. Yeah, my sister's planning to pick up her kids sooner or later, so when that happens, I'm going to mute my mic again. Maybe stop the stream if I have to, but I'm going to try to get through as much as I can for now. From what I've played of the Call of Cthulhu game and what I've read of Lovecraft's works, this is definitely fitting in that mold so far. Although not all the skills aren't really exactly like in Call of Cthulhu. But yeah, 20s and 30s, those are really low scores. Those are like barely able to pass a check. I mean, seriously, if you go from the standard build rules, one stat has to be 80. I believe 2 or 3 have to be 70, and the lowest is 40. Nothing's below 30. So yeah, this is going to be pretty hard to do anything, really. Also interesting how close I have to get to objects to interact with them. I mean, I'm used to being able to interact with stuff as soon as I see the icon, but yeah, it's going to take a little getting used to. Okay, so now we're past the prologue, and now we can actually start the game. I don't think Blackwater is going to be kind of like Innsmouth. And I have played a little bit of Dark Corners of the Earth, the previous game, but I haven't been able to beat it because my computer got too old and I wasn't able to figure out where I was supposed to go next after a certain point. For me, it was that escape sequence out of the hotel room that I got stuck on, so I do hope once I get my computer replaced, I mean, it still works, but I need to get it replaced to run anything.
We're almost there.
Yeah, once I get my computer replaced, I want to try to stream Dark Corners of the Earth as well, after sussing out how OBS works and whatnot. I also want to stream Killing Floor as well, one of these days as well. And Sam Max Hit the Road. Skelia. I believe that's how it's pronounced. That's a mythological squid creature, if I recall. I remember seeing them in the Monster Girl Encyclopedia, but I think they were also in the Monster Manual as well. I'm going to have to check one of these days. Okay, so we're now at Blackwater.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Beast.
Why, thank you, Captain.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great pain to the blood tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay, so I got 1 point. Let's see, strength needs 5. Investigation needs 4. Oh, wait. My bad. Back. Yeah, I was just seeing how many points I need for each one.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, the same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. But not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Okay, I can't talk to the sailor, so I gotta go to the bar. What's over here? Can't pick it up. Either someone took the spittoon or he's just being a jerk.
Hey, be careful.
Well, that's ominous.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a hunt, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak in. I reserve the right to answer or not.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
Buying a drink might make me a little bit of a better in his eyes.
I think we'll get along well. I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
I'm guessing she's the one in the corner there. Oh, come on. There we
You know
go.
where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Interesting.
Screams. And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
And the doctor, what did he say? Left. My God.
Just listen to it carefully. Okay, that should be all the information I can get out of them.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
That's interesting. About the same time as the miraculous catch, there was a warehouse for rent. Could it be the same warehouse? Okay, muting mic. Sorry, I had to answer a question. Okay. Okay. We have 1 CP. I'll put a little bit of psychology. Okay, so back to that. There we go. Yeah, I want to put in a little bit in the psychology in order to level that up as well.
Nightmares.
can hear things and voices whispering, will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
That,
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No.
okay, the subtitles are coming from...
Too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Yeah, that sounds like a quest I read in one of the
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
One of the miraculous cats.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clip. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Yeah, that guy was talking about a book that possessed its user. That sounds an awful lot like a Call of Cthulhu scenario that was available for free download. Okay, this is the woman I think who was providing the alcohol.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Okay, we can't go out the back way. Might need to remember that for later.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
$60. In the 1920s, that's a small fortune.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Okay, he's waiting for me here, so let's talk to him.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat. These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
Interesting how some of it's blacked out. Hey, where'd he go? Okay, I'll have to wait for him to get back to the ship before I can talk to him again. Oh. Medical progress. One more tome and I can actually start healing stuff. Let's see. Gonna keep looking around, see if I can find any more stuff. Okay, hang on just a minute while I...
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Okay, unmuted mic. Okay, I might need to ask the captain about him. I can open the drawer, but I can't interact with anything.
What a macabre souvenir.
Whaling gun. Oh, didn't see this.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Toilet. Oh! Closed myself in by accident.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these war frats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Saw it already.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
Considering this is called Cthulhu, we might be talking deep ones.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Already did. This is going to be interesting.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling. But no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Interesting.
From what Charles inherited, I presume. Although these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
Maybe Cat.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Can't talk to any of these guys. What the? There's a subtitle that popped up.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
Here we go.
A handle. It must come from these old winches. This ratchet device seems to be usable. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Unless it's recent.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Ah, a lighter I can use. Can I douse it though? Okay, so I can't do anything just yet. Something else I need.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Oh, what do we got here?
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch. Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this hand. Damn, I broke it.
Yeah, my strength wasn't high enough, so...
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
Yeah.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Oh, right in the nads.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Okay, I can't talk to him.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the Navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Let's take a look at that statue. Might have something. Oh, wait. Oh, I can already pick locks?
Damnation. Broken. St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Should I try for a push roll?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Okay, can't talk to him.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's
So did
true.
I.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Did you miss us?
Come on. There we
I've
go.
taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
I thought for sure that after hearing about that thing at the warehouse... Or at least investigating the statue.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Guess the best I can do is talk to him.
You could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep what's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog.
We saw you talking to the two soaps. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyhole.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell.
Hang on, just 1 second. I gotta mute my, Okay, I just had to put some stuff in the dryer for a second. Okay, let's see.
Well, look.
Did you miss?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Interesting.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
Okay, more than likely there's some in here, but I can't break in.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
You can't understand. You're not safe.
What can I get you?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
How much for a bottle of whiskey?
$5.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
That'll be all for now.
Yeah, $5 is pretty pricey in 1920s, but guess the credit rating in this game's pretty high. At least above average.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Here.
Now, sit back and enjoy our performance. Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear you.
No, it's not what you think. It's just that you sell your stuff at too high a price.
Let's see. Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Oh, son of a bitch. I'm just not having any luck with my lockpicking. Broken ladder. Ah, damn it. There's nothing back here.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Okay, I can't talk to him.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something
Okay, if I can get to that guy, maybe he can do something.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Okay, I can't talk to him.
They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, there has to be a way in, because otherwise... You can't beat the game otherwise. I mean, they have to give you at least some way if all your skills fail you.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Oh, those two weren't there before. Can I talk to them?
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Okay, I can't talk to them anymore.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type. You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay, so I need to figure out how to get into the tunnels. Ah, damn, it's broken. Okay, so I can't get in the tunnels.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
It's a little late. I've already met Pat.
Well, at least you're still here to talk about it. She must like you.
Something like that.
With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Okay, this is getting annoying. There has to be a way in the tunnels. There has to be some way to get into this damn warehouse. Can't pick the lock. There's gotta be a way in. Because seriously, if I can't get into that warehouse, there's really no way to even continue the game. I mean, even a keeper would at least give you something. I mean, seriously, is this game so rigid in its what it needs you to do that if you don't have the skills to do it, you're just basically locked out of doing anything in the game? I've explored everywhere. Nothing hidden. He has nothing to say. Those guys can't help me. Seems there has to be some way into the tunnel somehow. Because that can't just be the only access. There has to be other accesses around here somewhere. Okay, that guy can't talk. I haven't talked to this. Can I talk to him? No.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Okay, I can't get any closer to that.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
Okay, I am completely lost. All my lockpicks have broken. No one's helpful. And the access to the sewers is busted. There has to be something, anything to get in here. I mean, isn't there like a roof access or something? I mean, there has to be. Okay, looks like that might be the roof access. Okay. Just look around, see if there's a way. Okay. So. Let's go back up here. If I could cross over here, maybe I could get into the other side. Okay, I am stuck. Might have to restart the game at this point because it looks like I can't really progress any further than this. So I'll try again next stream.